My name is Lecturer Kilaji, Bishop Kenya Michael Otome, speaking this afternoon in Nairobi National Government, Bakasi East Constituency, Miango Ward. I would like us to see the Word of God as usual in religious, political, philosophy context. What do I mean by religious, political, or philosophy context? It's simply because we want to see the world in light with the Word of God. Because the Word of God carries life, peace, love, and unity of purpose. Alright? And peace, and love, and unity of purpose. And also, it is actually God speaking. Don't see me here when I'm reading the Bible, New International Version, alright, or any other version, alright, you think that I'm speaking my own word. No, I'm here on behalf of God. Being an ordinate power of God, speaking on his behalf, here on earth. Priest, lecturer, clergy, Bishop Kenya Michael Otome, alright, Statesman Bishop of Kenya, United States of Kenya Republic, USK, in the next government now coming around the corner, anytime, from today 5th February 2025, alright, period even to 27 elections. Today, Wednesday, February 2025. I can be sworn in anytime, alright, as United States of Kenya Republic President. By the help of God and also, Africa Union Commission Chairman, panel, His Excellency Dr. Mauza Vaki, and also United Secretary General, Security Council Secretary General, His Excellency Dr. Good Antonino Guterres, have requested them to help us for presidential transitional kind of government, because now our government is no longer there. It has flopped completely. No money to run the country. My vice president is none other than, Nixon Kukuba, retired Kenya Defense Forces Brigadier, was on ballot paper 2007 election, December 27, 2007 election. I was number 2. Bukusu Luya tribe in numerical numbers carries a lot of marks in Kenya politics. They are numbering their population 6.8 million after Kikuyus, which are now lesser than them now, because the women have refused to give birth for the last 2 generations because of the small land called Central Province, which is actually 13,199 square kilometers area, with 9 small county governments, with their parliaments and also wards assemblies, kind of leaders. So the land is land mass was unable to contain Kikuyus, and that's why the women opted not to give birth for the last 3 generations of years. So, but Luyas have a sparse of land, and in various county government also. So that's why now they have bypassed them in population. And also, my power of Prime Minister is none other than a Luo ethnic group, background, heritage, a Kenyan-born, wise man, retired United States of America president, which was actually known for best leadership. During his tenure term of almost 10 years, His Excellency Dr. Barack Hussein Obama will be our powerful Prime Minister and next government. In that kind of scenario also, the president needs actually a very powerful woman, prayerful, and also God-fearing lady in Proverbs 31 verse 31, a noble woman. And actually, according to my studies and also kind of casting lots in the biblical number 1 to 7, I found that a prayerful woman in Kenya is none other than our incoming head of state, youngest daughter, Miss Charlene Ruto, the youngest daughter of our president. We can treat her as honorable in that case. This is actually the first lady, also youngest daughter, and also the president of Kenya, youngest daughter. And the girl has proved to be a very noble woman, like Anna in the Bible. of Alkana's wife, not second wife. Okay, after I also married also Penina, was the mother of well distinguished Samuel, prophet of Israelite. I was actually born under the influence of my mother prayer of life, Anna. So even Charlene Ruth have been praying, they requested in public arena people to pray for her. The whole world, and not only the priest only, but it was initiated by a powerful man, Bishop Bellingham of USA, United States of America. He's actually an itinerant kind of a missionary, but the man has proved to be a godly man. After prayer, I'm also convinced that this lady is actually a good woman, a noble woman which suits that kind of executive office of the first lady. In my presidency kind of a 10 terms in office, United States of Kenya Republic presidency kind of seat, throne. So she's going to be my first lady. I have so many other women, close to 7, among other many concubines, which are having my children. They know themselves, I cannot mention them all. And now those one overall but kind of women are 7, including one Dr. Eli ma'am. I married her officially on traditional kind of African traditional Samburu, and also the church, African church, which was officiated by, the wedding was officiated by Reverend the late, Wilson Bartol from Kepsigis, Kerisho, was our upper country Marsabit bishop anyway. So it's one who officiated my wedding in 1994, and Martha is my wife, the daughter of a great Tam, and she's my wife actually, with quite a number of children, highly learned, ranging from university to also secondary graduates. I don't have illiterate human beings, and also colleges graduates, among other women. Okay, but Charlene Ruto in that case will be the first lady, according to God's plan. So far, no objection, and I have to honor God's actually kind of a veto or that spirit which has actually convinced me in my thought, action, and feelings. I'm influenced enough and have faith enough that is the right lady. So there's no objection so far, and I know it will happen. I want us to learn about how can we actually attain kind of wisdom that God actually requires. Alright? What kind of wisdom can we ask God for in a flopping kind of a country now of our president? As I speak now, the country is actually no longer there. It is actually on crisis and is dying completely. What kind of wisdom can we now ask God as we look for that kind of transitional, presidential transitional kind of council committee government, which of course it is online, and we are waiting actually the United Nations to help us to initiate it, like Haiti and other nations, and also African Union to help us to initiate it, so that we cannot fight, because now our soldiers are no longer now on barracks. They have put on their uniforms, and we have very few of them looking, the barracks kind of, gates, and the rest have gone because the president told them there is no Russian subsidy for the soldiers. So including even a special unit of paramilitary of Kenya Defense Forces, we have normally the special force above all others, called actually special operation kind of brigade force. So I've told them actually to put down their weapons and go home, and they have obeyed actually, because there's no food subsidy for them to continue, in the normal kind of duties. I want them to rot in barracks. We need to have some few soldiers as we look forward again now to have that interim government, and then we can recall them back. So and also police likewise. We need just all of them to leave few of them in the places of police lines, and the rest can put on plain clothes and stay at home. So, and chiefs likewise, to put down their tools like uniforms and things like that, so that people will not harass them and kill them or abducted like the way now they have started abducting people in Mandera, the chiefs, administrators, so that we will wait very soon to have an interim government now, which of course we will recall them back, and then we continue from there. So what kind of wisdom do we need in that case? Because God have not actually made us to shed blood so far. In the book of James, which is written by the brother of Jesus, who knows Jesus better than all of us, in Galatians chapter 1, verse 19, and he wrote the heartbeat of the fallen world of that time, also Christians and other human beings. In AD 40 and 60, when Jesus left our planet Earth to heaven, he asked them, what kind of wisdom can we now ask God for after Jesus left? And also many of them have been persecuted and killed, particularly Christ's also disciples. So he asked the people of that time, what kind of wisdom do we need from God? In James chapter 1, verse 5, he is something like this, if any of you lack wisdom, you should ask God for. We need God's wisdom because we are lacking, all of us. And if any one of you lacks also wisdom, in that case, you should also ask God to give that him generously, without finding fault again. Because now, obviously, you have to confess your sin before you speak to God, and He will forgive you, and it will be given to you. That is the word. So it is stating again, if I repeat it again, if any of you lack wisdom, you should ask God, who give generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to Him. It will be given to all human beings, regardless of what race, tribe, genders, and also colors or nationality you come from, or religions. If you just follow that kind of a principle, which God said, confess your sin first, speak to God without any wavering faith of doubting, Thomas kind of faith, and God will be able to do it. He is omnipresent, omniscient, omnipotent, so powerful, so knowledgeable, and omnipresent, present everywhere. So He can give you that kind of an acceptance, and avoid also a pop of pride, because it is not acceptable in Galatians chapter 6, verse 4. Alright? Pride is not okay unless you boast of God, that you are saved anyway. Any other kind of boasting, it is not allowed in God. To conclude this matter, because I don't want to speak a lot today. Today in our newspaper, we are told the United States of America, great nation on earth, President is so wise and brave and courageous. Alright, the best of the best in history of 47 President of the United States of America, the great nation of planet. Dr. His Excellency Donald Trump has stopped all kind of help, provision to Kenyans, 47 county government, 290 constituencies, and 1,451 assemblies. And we are told so many, over 35,000 human beings are laid off from their jobs. Every family of Kenya numbering normally with an average of close to 6 human beings per head. So in that case, after I did a bit of my calculation, it means then in that case, if the 5,000 Kenya workers are laid off, which have been actually hosted by all American kind of organization helping them with their funds, that the 5,000 human beings, each of them 6 family or more, because we're Africans and we have more families, it means 210,000 families are affected. So far now, within 1 week, and the President of America is still keeping on, tightening. It's kind of a note, punishing wayward rulers like President Ruto government. Because the Kenya government has been receiving a lot of funds, grants from US, more than even the loans they're getting from IMF, the National Monetary Funds, and other banks, Africa banks, and other world banks. America has been actually hosting us and holding us. They have cleared so many priests of America in upcountry, Marsabit. I reported to the president that, okay, the other time, they have killed. People who are actually coming to help us pastoralists, they have been cleared in Marsabit, including even Germans, Dr. Fucking Donwire families, also Stephen Houghton, is in Anglican church premises, buried there, died in mysterious death, killed, obvious. Alright, the founder of, the founder of that kind of, place. Alright, yes, the founder of that, church is no longer there. We tried to talk to the president and the deputy president, they don't listen. I used to visit the office, leave a report there, they don't listen. Alright, I said it on several occasions. Now the President of America, after I wrote to him, he responded. Okay, yes, obvious. And now he has stopped all help from Kenya. I wrote that kind of an issue long time ago to the President, State Department for Internal Security and National Administration, Harambee House, Internal Security Minister, Professor Kithure Kindiki, September 10th this year. No response. That we have so many people are dead there in the churches. I wrote again, a memo, a reminder. Again, this was actually on 10th September 2024. This one. Alright? No, he has received it anyway. The office is here, Harambee Annex, The office of the Internal Security Minister. Yes, they have received it. I wrote again another memo. Please remember what I'm telling you is true. After the no response, I wrote again another time, I told him, this is actually all what if you think, the same time. The church is there with so many youths of Anglican African Church, 8 of them. I am there as a priest, preaching, and also my choir members are all cleared almost. 8 of them are in this church, premises. This man again was selling the blood of people is Bishop Lemadada of Marsabit now. He has fled to his home, at the foot of Mount Kenya, Ngororo area, hiding there. All these priests, we don't know where they are. I wrote again when the president is the deputy president recently. Alright? He keep on telling me wait. On 17 December again 2024. And then I opted now to write to United States of America, great nation on earth, president, through the, is effective and efficient kind of embassy here in Nairobi. And I told him actually, I, Bishop Kenya Michael Ultimate Statement, Bishop of Kenya Republic, I shared in my email there, my address there, alright? Alright? I told them, Embassy of Nairobi, US Embassy, Nairobi address, there it is. Requesting through United States of America, US Embassy in Nairobi, to inform United States of America President, His Excellency Sir Dr. Donald Trump to help us in Marsabit County Government, Sacco Consulcy, African Church, Songa Location and Anglican Church of Kenya, Marsabit Diocese, dead people execution. We have actually 8 African Church in the same mass grave. We have also 3 priests, including even from Britain, Stephen Houghton, Bishop also Andrew Tuye, Adano of Gabra, Bishop also Romo Borona, William Wako, the same mass grave compound, Anglican Church of Kenya. We have also 8 choir members of my church. Those ones were actually also university killed. We have Daniel Alantare, Miss Jessica Ladu, Mr. Peter Leobile, Mr. Chuchule Mosor, and those are 4, and others also are killed, choir members. Alright, Miss Lilian Larabu, Miss Lilian Karawale, Miss Peter Lemosor, Mr. Peter Lemosor, Miss Anna James Targasia, Lacey. And then we have also those one British who are also, I mentioned them, of Anglican Church, priest. We have, I have mentioned those one. And now those actually injured, Songa, injured choir members. Their names are here also. Alright? They are called actually injured one critically, and they are supposed to be compensated with 25 million each of them. 25 Kenya shilling million each of them. And the 1/8 of Anglican African Church, African Songa Church, Sacco Consulcy, 8 university student in mass grave. Alright, including choir members and also university. That's how to be given 50 million each of them. And the priests of Anglican Church, 30 million each of them, because they have perished, 2 of them in plane crash because of negligent government. The other one also is the founder of the church, Houghton, was died in mysterious death. Mean then view of killing women will be given 30 million also to be buried now in his home in Britain. So those one are critical also injured. We have them here, and I have mentioned them clearly. One of them is actually called Mr. Alan Daniel Lemuile, Miss Lina Lesamsa, Miss Seya Danataman, and Miss Parawa Larapu. So I wrote actually clearly and to United States of America to tell them to assist us in execution, because now the government is defeated of Kenya Republic. And also to come and help us, because even most of the American priests are not, we don't know where they're about. They have been stoned in their station, and it means then most of them are dead. Alright? They're all scattered. We scattered. I also reported that although I'm given, 24th station of African Church, after now a discovery of those dead human beings in one of them, Sako Consul Songa AIC, African Inland Church, 8 human beings are in the church compound. I formulated now, I started now to take all the churches there of African Church which I'm given. Where I'm given 24 stations, mission stations, so that I wanted actually to get the soldiers to check how many of them, how many people are dead in these stations. There are 24 of them. Alright, ranging from the far end of the belt to like Samis and all over. Alright, they are all here. There are 24 stations. Alright, and I'm going to recruit also priests. Alright, this station, African Church, Moelle Station, African Church, Dabel Station. Number 3, I see Marsabit Gargasa Station. Number 4, Marsabit Township and Guest House Stations. Church, that means in Marsabit they have those premises. Marsabit Township, African Church, and Guest House AIC also. That's number 4. And then African Church, Marsabit Drip Gombo, also number 5. Number 6 actually Songa Station, where this now 8 people are dead in the church compound. African Church Marsabit Songa Station. Number 7 African Marsabit Kituruni Station, African Church. Number 8, I'm given actually signed here by the Internal Service Minister Office. And also I has no objection. They have agreed to give me, for me to take care of it. Number 8, alright? Number 8 I'm given is actually African Church Karare Station. Number 9 Kampoe Station, African Church. Number 10 Logo Station. Number 11 AIC Marsabit Sam Station. Alright, all of them are African Church. Number 12 also Kor Station, I'm given African Church. Gurnet Station, African Church. Alright, South Hor African Church. And then Loyankalani African Church. And then number 16 Ultra Station, African Church. 17 we have also Ngororoi Station, where now this man is hiding, called Bishop Lamadada. I'm going to get him there. Number 18 is actually Arapal Station, where my wife home is there. Also I'm going to take that one, African Church. And then number 19 African Church Station of this one is actually Kalasha, Dor County Government Constituency, and then the Gabra area. And then African Church Kurkum, where the petroleum station was found, and it was used by British and sealed and opened by President Moi and closed. That station is mine also. Number 20 African Church Marsabit Kurkum Station with petroleum is mine. And then 21 we have also African Church Ilaret near the border of Ethiopia is also mine. African Church Ilaret, that's an area. African Church Gatap is also mine. African Church Gatap as a whole. African Church Losikriachi is mine, 23. And 24 African Church Marsabit Lokilelengi. Alright? Logo area, that is number 24. So those are the stations I'm given clearly on 16 September 2024. There are 24 stations. They are going to be called Interdenominational Church International Stations. Interdenominational Church International Station, no longer now AIC. Alright, as soon as I'm now going there, I'm going to approve the name African Church. It will be replaced by Interdenominational Church International, ICI, Kenya. Number two page here. You can check it here, what I've said. Page 3 is here. This here. All these stations are signed by the government of Kenya Republic. Office of Internal Security Minister, who is now the Deputy President of Kenya Republic. There is no reverse gear again after they have signed. They are mine. That's why now I don't ask anybody now about what is happening. It's me who is now taking care of all the stations and check whether and what should be done, because now African Church has left. Here is our manifesto of Tumaini Liberation Party. It is here. I'm here as the president. Flag is here. Vice President, His Excellency Ugubo is here. Retired Kenya Army Brigadier. Power Prime Minister, United States of America, retired Luo. President, son here of Kenya, is called Dr. His Excellency Barack Hussein Obama, the former Prime Minister. You can check this government online. You can check on our YouTube and subscribe. It is here. These are the booklet. You will get it in a either a hard copy anyway. It is also online. I'm also here myself. Alright, about my autobiography. If you want to know me a bit, but you will get me who I am more in my autobiography, found in all those kind of stages. I'm also looking forward to to have my first lady to help me, and that's none other than a Kenyan First Lady, Honorable Charlene William Ruto, our current Head of State, His Excellency Dr. Sir William Ruto, youngest daughter, is number 7 completion of the perfection after all these women I've mentioned here. Among other concubines also, alright, that will be mine to conclude this matter. The First Lady here, which is actually number 1, is called Honorable Imgad Raila Amolo Odinga, Supreme Prime Minister, youngest daughter, Luo tribe. Number 2, my wife also married in Samburu and traditional, and also in the church, and have also government certificate, CAP. Is also called Honorable, Martha Kuraitolo Tome, Samburu sub-tribe, Maasai Rendile. And then number 3, Kenyan, Fatuma Tanu Oromo Borana tribe. Number 4, Martha Irura Karua Kikuyu tribe from Ruiru, German Magot Rech. Number 5 and number 6, Germany Helen Brigade. Number 7, Kenyan First Lady Honorable Charlene William Ruto, Kenya current Head of State, Dr. William Samuel Ruto, youngest daughter. This is the one which actually become now the first person to hold the Bible, according to the kind of casting lot from the Bible. Number 7 is a person with the Bible have agreed. She will be the one to hold the Bible if I'm to be president of the United States of Kenya Republic, which is no doubt I will be. So number 7 normally is a complete perfection in the numbering of God, kind of a casting lot. In Genesis, God created heaven and earth, and chapter 2 verse 1 and 2 also, it is stated clearly that actually number 7 is a complete perfection number. So when you do such kind of kind of casting lot, God has actually completed the work in 6 days, and He rested on 7th day. Not because He was tired, but He has completed all the division of His systematic kind of progression work. So the lady called Honorable Charlene Ruto, according to the plan, upward scale, number 7 is Prime Minister daughter, but lower scale, no more counting. The President youngest daughter is the one now which has landed to be the perfect number. But in upward scale also, yes, in kind of a, upward scale. Number 7 also upward scale is Mk Raila Amolo Odinga. And number 7 downward scale, which is normal counting now, is the youngest daughter of our president. That one now you can say completion and perfection, number in biblical numerical numbers. Otherwise, remember that I congratulate the President of the United States of America, as I said with Dr. Donald Trump, for his move not to pump money to a Dead Sea kind of a government, to give only the President and his coroners, corrupt leaders, to Hamas like last regime also giving President to, Kenyatta everything. And he went home with everything and left this one with nothingness. The current head of state. And now this one is trying to offset. Also to, is, wastage money doing campaigns and harming us. He ended up now crushing the government. Like, you taking a small kid and then you smash it against the rocks. So the president has smashed all of us against the rocks of economy crashing down. So it's only God which is sustaining us. But I'm sure if now I'm going to be sworn in, you will enjoy, because I know now my friend, His Excellency Dr. Donald Trump, the great national president, another nation, Israel, and also Britain, which has bought the country, which has battered Kenya long before even, 1963. The Kenya government was there even in 1907. That's when actually the state house was built. Alright, on July 23rd. Alright. So the government was there of British, and then now they left it 1963 for African to destroy the country up to today. Otherwise, that is actually what I wanted you to know, and I congratulate the President of America not to only benefit very few individuals, to close everything. Until now we initiate a presidential transitional government, which we are going to be held by the United Nations Security Council, His Excellency Secretary General of the United Nations, Honorable Sir Dr. Antonio Guterres, to help us in transitional kind of government of interim government, as we look forward later on to be having now an elections, because the government is already there and the leaders are already there, have already finished the work. So what is remaining is just for us for them to help us for the transition, smooth transition without any bloodshed. And together with African Union, Chairmanship Commission, His Excellency Dr. Faki, Mausa Faki, and also East Africa community, another, well wishes want to help us. Otherwise, may God bless human being, Kenyan beyond. Amen.